Hi everyone, happy Thanksgiving.
I hope you're having the happiest of happy Thanksgivings.
Hi everybody, happy Thanksgiving.
I would say the thing I'm most grateful for this year in pop culture is the show Stranger Things. It's just kind of a great combination of everything I love about TV and movies and all of the beloved 80s classics that I grew up on, like E.T. and The Goonies and stuff like that, and I don't know what I'm going to do with my life until the second season comes out. I'm really sad. I'm also really grateful for the book, All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn Greenwood. It's just an incredible love story, and it's not for everyone, so, you know, I'm not going to recommend it necessarily, but it's just fantastic, and it kind of just opened my eyes, and I really love it.
This year, I'm thankful for Harry Potter. I turned 27, and I was still able to have a Harry Potter themed birthday party, and I was able to be part of a wonderful Harry Potter fan film. Grateful for Hamilton and all the knowledge I've accrued because of it. I'm grateful for all my Marvel captains, both America and Captain Marvel, because she's my icon, and Captain America was the first comics that I ever really got into. And more importantly, I'm most grateful for women in geekdom and women creators, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
I am grateful for concerts. I love a good live show. I'm looking at you, Adele. Thank you.
This has been a very special year for me in pop culture, most specifically in books. I'll be honest, I am not much of a reader. I was kind of that kid that totally failed at the reading comprehension section of standardized testing. That's sort of carried over into my adult life. Reading is hard for me. Comics are a little more my speed, lots of pictures, not as many words. However, I live in Los Angeles and naturally complain about the traffic like everybody else, and have tried to combat said traffic with a steady diet of audiobooks this year. I've gone back and rediscovered my favorite series from middle school and high school, including Harry Potter, Maximum Ride, Artemis Fowl, and most importantly, the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. I've read, listened to, 13 of Riordan's Demigod Universe books this year, and I could not be happier. They have let me reconnect with the imagination that I had as a young teenager, and have reminded me of just how important stories like Percy's and Harry Potter's and Artemis's and everyone's were to my personal development, both as a storyteller and as a human. I am so incredibly thankful for my super long commute and the ability to rediscover these stories. So thanks, Rick. Thanks, Percy.
The thing I'm most thankful for pop culturally this season is the way female friendships are portrayed on the CW. There's plenty of shows I could talk about, but I don't have time. Probably my favorites are iZombie and Jane the Virgin. Don't even get me started on Jane the Virgin. I feel like it's one of the best written shows on TV right now. It's funny and weird, it's based on a soap opera, but it's really real. The way that the women are portrayed is witty and heartfelt and smart, and they have actual relationships with each other, and it's just making everything good. So thank you, CW. You are what America needs. Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, these are the pop culture things that I'm thankful for from 2016. The new Bastille album, Wild World, the new Lady Gaga album, Joanne, which has been on repeat at our house, Stranger Things, the greatest show in a very long time that I've seen, that I watched a bunch of times and then had a Stranger Things themed birthday party. I Ship It, the CW Seed show that we got obsessed with this summer, and all of the music from it. I finally started watching Game of Thrones, which low-key changed my life. I finally also watched the movie Ruby Sparks that Zoe Kazan wrote and starred in, and it was everything I wanted it to be, and I love watching stuff like that that's so inspiring. SNL had a couple of great sketches this year that I was obsessed with. Space Pants, and of course, David Pumpkins. The Panic at the Disco album, Death of a Bachelor, was also high on my pop culture thank yous because I listened to it all summer nonstop, and it was awesome.
When I think about this year and the things that I'm grateful for coming from pop culture, I think one of the main things is Marvel Women and how that company has just been slaying it this year with their ladies. You have some great examples coming from
the women who are just taking over the show on Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You have the comic book run of Mockingbird, which was amazing, and I highly recommend it if you have not checked that out. You have Miss Marvel, which continues to be amazing. And then, even though we lost it, the TV series Agent Carter, I think Peggy Carter will just always be a great example of a real-world female who kicked some serious ass and looked good doing it, and I'm really sad that we're losing that show, but I'm grateful to Marvel for giving it a chance. The other thing that I will say, even though it may not be super geeky, is I think 2016 was a really great year to be a romance novel reader. I think romance novels get a lot of crap for not being super empowering to females, but just because they have a love story and they end up with a man does not mean that you don't get some really great female heroes coming from authors like Tessa Dare and Sarah McLean, who give you really funny and really cool chicks that are typically set in a Regency setting, but it's a lot of fun and I recommend those books. Anyway, I hope that you all have a great rest of the year and we'll see you in 2017.
This year in pop culture, I've been grateful for the rise of the femmemoir, or memoirs written by female comedians. There's been a ton of stellar examples that have come out this year, including one from Tig Notaro, Mara Wilson, Samantha Bee, but my personal favorite is You'll Grow Out of It by Jessie Klein. It's funny and heartbreaking and really such a great example of a feminist or female memoir, and something I'd like to try to write someday. So I'm really glad that that book came out. It was my personal favorite nonfiction book of the year.
Things I've been grateful for in pop culture this year have been Hamilton. I just started listening to that this year and I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. I'm really grateful and excited for the Gilmore Girls revival. I loved Stranger Things. And obviously I'm especially grateful for Harry Potter and the fandom because everyone's so great and it's just like alive and well and I absolutely love it.
This year, I would be totally remiss if I didn't share how grateful I am to have portrayed Kate Moreland in the Kate Moreland Chronicles. Getting to play a happy, vibrant, exuberant fangirl to showcase the power of fandoms and talk about how great and special it is to believe in magic was a really special experience and one I'm going to carry with me for a long time. I'm also really grateful for David Tennant, but that's not different than any other day of the year.
I am thankful to be in London right now and not in America. Just kidding. I'm coming back. Pop culture wise, I really got into comic books this year and they have been really fun and enjoyable. I'm sad I haven't been into them before. Lin-Manuel Miranda, just saw In the Heights here. Hamilton, obviously. Just everything he does is just so uplifting and cheerful in this year that we've had. And everything that we've made has made 2016 a little more bearable.
I am thankful for friends like you who make amazing cultural products. I'm really just thankful in these trying times to have pop culture and music like Evanescence and web series like Kate Moreland. That is an expression of our creativity and of our pain and of our happiness, and hopefully that is what brings the world somewhere that includes all of us and somewhere better than it is now. So that's what I'm thankful for in Thanksgiving, and thanks for doing these projects again.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving!
I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving and eats all the turkey and mashed potatoes that they can handle.
Happy Thanksgiving.